Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to give you a quick little writing update. There have been a lot of delays, but if you see any smoke go in front of me, which you probably won't, I have an incense burning. Yeah, so I've had a lot of writing delays. I haven't done virtually any writing in like 10 days, something like that. Um, I tried to at one point at home, but I got like maybe 30, 40 minutes of just kind of going over a section I already did with, no new writing, just kind of skimming over what I did and like cleaning up some of the stuff that was happening. But yeah, I've not been able to write. The problem is I'm doing physical therapy right now for like shoulder, neck, and back pain and stuff like that. So those are taking up some time in the morning, which doesn't interfere with my writing time. But on the days that I try to schedule my time at the library, because I'm back at doing the library more, I just get better. I get better writing done when I'm at the library. It doesn't matter what my setup here is. It doesn't matter how disconnect myself, whether or not I use my laptop down in the basement or if I write on my PC. I just get better mostly undistracted. I still play Pokemon Go while I'm there, but better, less distracted writing done at the library. And it's committal while I'm there. It's like I'm there, so I'm gonna be writing. Ugh. But I haven't been able to because for the past like 2 weeks, I've been trying to book my slot at the library, and it's just been full. I'm gonna go there right now and look at it too and see if I can, because I have tomorrow booked, thankfully. But the schedule has been, it was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all booked out. Oh, looks like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday next week are open. So I gotta open those up. Because my writing time is, 11 to 1 p.m. roughly is when I try to do my writing. And those time slots have been taken up for my little room, and that's just been really frustrating. And then the one time I had my session planned yesterday, but that was taken up by something else that came up. So it's like even when I try to book it and I do successfully book it, sometimes I just am unable to go, which is very annoying. But that's just the way it is. Other people have the right to use the room as well, obviously, but er, it's just super frustrating. So I've been pretty much at I'm literally booking the rooms right now as I'm talking. Yeah, it's literally it's so super frustrating because I want to write, but since it's been a while since I've actually done any solid writing, I don't have the motivation to write. And when I do write, I'm kind of just going back and still in like the same. I'm doing like there's some combat scenes, some fight scenes happening right now, which are um hasn't there's like the book starts out with some fight with it doesn't start with fights, but there's a fight scene early on that does have, enough detail in it. It takes up like two chapters of like combat, and then you have a lull where not a whole lot of fighting or anything is happening. There's a lot more dialogue, exploration, and plot stuff. And now we've got back to the point where we're in some consequential fights, and they are consequential. So it's like there's more to it than just me versus you, and there's a winner and a loser, and then we move on. There's a lot heavier implications to what's going on, and so there's just a lot to it. So these fight scenes are taking up a little bit, and I keep going back a little and trying to make it, and then having new ideas for some like banter in between, and then some new moves I want the character to try. 'Cause I always want the fight scenes to be a little bit more unique, but I also don't. I want them to be unique, but I also don't want to get too in my head about it and just get too bogged down with like unnecessary combat stuff, like what would the character actually do to fight in this situation? Like would they mess around and would they do creative silly stuff, or would they just go for the win kind of thing, so whatever. But either way, yeah, so I've just been hardcore delayed, and I've also been dealing with a lot of like physical pains and trying to figure out other stuff. So there's been like medical appointments and um whatever other appointments. My schedule's just had a whole lot going on. So, and on the days where I don't get the room booked, I don't, like I said, I don't have the motivation to write because I'm at home and I know I'm going to try to write. I'm going to sit there for an hour and get maybe 20 minutes of actual writing done, which is better than nothing, but it feels like more of a waste of time. And in my head, I should be putting that energy towards, like, well, you're here, you might as well record some videos or edit some videos or do whatever. So I was going to try to write today, um, but it's 11 o'clock right now and I should start to write right now. But I think if I think like I said, I don't have the brain space for it. I don't have the, I can't focus on it because I can't separate myself. So I have it booked for tomorrow, the library booked for tomorrow, and that'll be my jump back into it point. So yeah, I don't know. Just this book is taking me so long because I'm really making sure I'm taking my time with it. Um, I've been writing this book for I think over a year. I think I when did I don't even know when I started this. I wrote it down somewhere. I made a note or I made a post somewhere saying let it be known I started writing this today or something. And it's been at least a year and I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it by the end of this year. Like theoretically I should. I have 5 months. 5 months is a long time for writing, and so I will be able to get this second draft finished by the end of the year for sure. Because I think I only have like 130 pages left to go. Um, but then I'm gonna start from the beginning again and read through and do a final cleanup. And then I still have to get a cover made, and then I still have to format everything properly, get the page numbers situated, um, get it set up for the website and everything like that. Um, yeah, so I don't. It's not going to be done by the end of this year, which I'm not sad about. I'm definitely not sad about. I have it in my head of like I right. Fuck. I cannot talk, dude. My brain and my mouth are not working as a team for the past like month. It's driving me crazy. I have had it in my head that I write on a 1 year cycle for publishing, which has unnecessarily pressured me and constrained me. But I got into the habit of that. I got into the fixation on like, well, I have 1 year to write this, and it's been a year, so I need to put out the book. Um, but that's not going to happen this time, and I'm not going to force it to happen. That's kind of why I wrote Omnibus, because that's kind of like the holdover. It's kind of the holdover between, um, but yeah. So that's kind of what's going on with that. I also don't have any craft fairs lined up. I need to call around and check for craft fairs. I'm gonna make a note real quick. Real quick. Oh my god, dude. Real quick. Make a note. I need to make some phone calls. What is today? Wednesday? Yeah, I need to make some phone calls and see if anyone has any slots available because I need to do craft fairs. Um, but yeah, that's it. So just wanted to give you guys a little update.